Hi everyone, and hi Sabrina. This video is especially for you, but I thought that it could interest some people. So you asked me, told me your desire to be there for seeing my creative process when I do my paintings. I cannot reward the time and keep you with me, but I can show you how I have come from these paints that I made 3 years ago at my shop. I had this inspiration of drawing a portrait of Apollo, and I had nothing at hand, like no photo or anything to help me, so I wanted to have the face as a wolf, and it has not been my greatest achievements, but for me it was enough, to remind me. And oh, I will have to move this. You can see the head of a swan there, and a turquoise, and the idea of the 4 elements, and the idea of the bull horns that become a music instrument, the idea of the light rays that come from the eyes, the idea of the laurel, and the idea of the svastika. Yeah, so I meditated on it and decided that the most important for me from this drawing was to keep the wolf and making it better, keeping the horns, keeping the laurel, keeping the swan, keeping the turquoise, keeping the svastika. That is the representation of the sun. So yeah, it was what I wanted, and the rays coming from the face. So now we can go to my sketch. I had this image that I discovered when I did my video about my challenge of beauty and strength with Apollo and Freya, and while searching the image for Apollo and Freya, I found this image of this beautiful young man, and really it felt like Apollo to me, so I kept it in mind and in my computer. So I inspired from it. So you can see I have gone to my window, just making a sketch of the contours in order to have like an idea of the proportions. And then I had this need of a wolf head, a black wolf head, so I found this image up folded in half, and this time I just draw, not from the photo, but just drawing what I thought would fit, because the difficulty was about the eyes and how I could manage to make fitting the face of the wolf with the face of Apollo. It was really the problem there that made that my wolf really didn't look as a wolf. So this time I really worked on it, and I kept the turquoise, kept the svastika. A friend of mine had made like a sketch about of Apollo, and I really loved like his hair making like flames, so I kept this idea too. I wanted a beautiful swan because I have never done a satisfying swan, I would say. and it's really difficult because it's white, and white animals are more difficult than black animals to paint for me. So I found this beautiful picture of the swan I inspired from, especially for painting. You know, it's not really, I did not keep exactly the same, but yeah, for inspiration and different colors, it was great. Especially because I would not have think about putting some gold orangey there and there on my swan. So yeah, I had my swan, just putting some feathers was easy, and really I thought about this really sunny, clear place, and what could be the opposite. And I had this idea about the starry wolf that I see during winter. That seems to be like the counterpart of my shining sunny Apollo of the bright moment of the year. So for me, starry wolf is like I had to put a moon there, and I thought that maybe making the clouds would be great too, like really the opposite of bright day is a cloudy night, and it makes it softer, you know. You have all these rays that I kept from the first drawing that made it really harsh and really all in lines, and then I wanted something more fluffy there, as I kept. So on my photo he's quite hairy on his body, so I kept the hairs on my painting for this part and make him more without hair on the right part. And I really forgot the flowers. Apollo this summer really loved the pink floral flowers, exceptionally the white one and the clear pink one, so I added them when I did my painting drawing. So as you can see, I had made really fine boxes lines, because it's quite little, if you can see my hand, and the painting is really larger. I don't remember exactly, but I have its brother sister there, and it's the same size. You can see when you see the computer and the printer, you can see that it's quite large. So yeah, really a lot of squares, so I won't had problems for redoing all the really precise patterns of my drawing. Yeah, so it's for this. I don't have any other photos. Oh shit, I have put some water on it and on the other. Yeah, what else can I do? My husband, when I had done Freya, said to me that my painting technique had really simplified in the process, and I was quite angry about it. And yeah, in a way he was right, and I really decided to use on this part, the right part, the really clear and simple, like, you know, mangas or comics technique that I have rediscovered on the right, and the more intricate patterns with lines and more complicated colors and movements on the left. Really cutting it really in two precisely and really using dark and really patterned way of painting there, and really clear and simple ways, you know, flat ways of painting on this one. So it has been a great moment. Another thing I really wanted to keep is that you can see it there on this drawing already. Apollo, at least my Apollo loves pink. It's why you have my skull heads in rose quartz, and also some sunstones that are quite pinky, and you still have a dry laurel flower there, and under it, I don't know if you can see, there is rosebuds, and he really loves, you can see a rhodochrosite, and he really loves pink stones too. So I really wanted to keep this pink color. I have put more there on the back, and the turquoise color was something else that I wanted to keep. Like, I am wearing my Apollo bracelet today, the one with Amazonite and agate, and other thing, like I wanted to have this purple and dark blue and dark brown. Sorry, I have difficulties with English words today. So yeah, I think I have said everything that I wanted about the backgrounds about my Apollo painting. I hope it has been interesting, and see you soon, my friends.